Meanwhile, Dr. Fauci dropped a bit of a bomb, talking about the effect that closures would have on kids and during the pandemic. Here's his quote, and I'll ask you about it.
Sometimes when you do draconian things, it has collateral negative consequences. Just like when you shut things down, even temporarily, it does have deleterious consequences on the economy, on the school children. You know that.
I mean, that covers everything that we've been watching for the past couple of years.
Right. I mean, he said that at the Atlantic Ideas Festival. I think maybe for viewers of the Atlantic Ideas Festival, that might be new, but obviously, you know, anyone could have told you that closing schools for a year and making kids do remote learning is going to lead to disastrous, draconian outcomes. You know, remote learning was always a fraud. You know, it was, you know, I'll point to, in New York City, we have 100,000 students in the public school system who are chronically homeless. They're not whipping out a laptop and Wi-Fi in a homeless shelter. These are kids that just get lost completely in the system, and that they're not unique.
And there doesn't seem to be, in a way, like you could, in an answer like that, you could say, we had to make a risk-based analysis to decide what was the more important thing. Were we going to try to save these lives, or and instead, I think a lot of people are sitting here wondering, if this happens again, if there is another pandemic, are we going to learn this lesson and make sure that at least that we keep kids in schools and businesses open?
I have to wonder, though, what lives are we saving? We all know that kids are at the least risk for coronavirus. Yeah. For most of them, it's a cold or they have no symptoms at all. And we have now made them less equipped and less able to handle the challenges they will face when they graduate. And for nothing, it was just hysteria.
Well, I should clarify. What I meant was that, like with Dr. Fauci saying, we have to keep the kids home so that it doesn't hurt the teachers, or so that they're not bringing it home to their loved ones and hurting them. I don't know. We'll have to look at a risk-based analysis on that.
These two phrases, on the economy, on the school children, that covers everything.
Right.
Right? Businesses and schools.
Right. You know,
what you're left with,
there's no stronger thing in the world than the American economy. I know our businesses will bounce back. I really, truly worry about students. And we saw that reading and math are at historic lows. And we weren't leading the world in reading and math before coronavirus.
No, and now we're way behind. So it's a huge problem.
It's a real, and it's going to have the effects for years.
Yeah.
So,
John, thanks. Nice to see you. John Levine, New York Post. Thanks. See you again soon.
Stay close to us. All right.